And a very good morning to you, basketball friends from down in the Lake Charles area. Iowa, Louisiana is where we are for the Iowa High School Yellow Jackets basketball tournament here. Should be a good one. The Lady Rams win a close one at the buzzer last night against Hamilton Christian. Hit a couple of free throws, and in a game they trailed by as much as 14. Come back and win that by just, 2 in that game last night, going against a very good Natchitoches Central ball club that just the one loss on the year. They will go through number 14, Akila Wade. She is their star player without a doubt, but it's a very good Natchitoches Central team out of 5A. Big step up. Lady Rams have played their 5A opponents pretty well this year. Played Parkway good through three periods before losing that one in double-digit fashion, but to the buzzer against Airline, and so it's been one of those seasons as they step up into 5A. But Coach Casey West will not back up from that sort of talent on there. Starters tonight for the Lady Rams, or this morning, goodness gracious. I'll say tonight about 66 more times, so bear with us in there. Briley Ducey will get the start. Jody Jowers, who all she does is go 31 and 16 last night, 31 points, 16 rebounds. Jody Jowers carried them and just willed them to hit those free throws at the end of it, too. Castle Lacaz, number 20, Lainey Johnson is there, and Braylee Cetus, the lone sophomore that starts for them. You got three seniors and the junior that start. Not sure who the starters are for Natchitoches Central. Again, 8 players on the roster for Natchitoches Central. So if it's an opportunity that the Lady Rams are able to get in a rhythm maybe and get up and down and press a little bit more. I think fatigue started to get to them yesterday early on. It's been a long couple of weeks, but look for the Lady Rams to come out firing away. It is Christmas time basketball here. And 446 Sports excited to bring it to you. Again, if you take a look down at our Wallace Eye Associates scoreboard, we'll keep up with the clock. Just you'll have to listen on that one. We will keep the scoreboard updated for you. But as far as the clock, just tune in. There's 4:46 to go. Of course there is until this one tips off. Coming up, our Jerry Lee and Company jump ball. Tip-off brought to you by Jerry Lee and Company there on Jackson Street. If you're looking to upgrade your wardrobe, upgrade your outfit, and become that sharp-dressed man or lady that you're looking for, check out Jerry Lee and Company. A lot of sponsors bring you Oak Hill basketball. Of course, Oak Hill Little Dribblers program. Kayla Jade Photography. Sheriff Mark Wood, proud sponsor, as always, of Oak Hill basketball. Lebos. Major League Collectibles and a little bit Mo. If you've not seen them, go by there. They've got comic books and the trading cards, old baseball cards that we had. They've got football cards, they've got basketball cards, a lot of different cards. Go by there, just spend a little time. Take you an hour and go in there and just look around. And I guarantee you won't be disappointed. That is Major League Collectibles and a little bit Mo. They're on MacArthur Drive as you're heading, into town or out of town on MacArthur going towards Pineville. You can check them out on the right, more left-hand side, depending on where it is that you're going, which direction that you're in. And, of course, BU Designs by Melissa Gann. They sponsor our player of the game. It was Jody Jowers last night, without a doubt, on there. Tough road to go for the Lady Rams today. You've got a very, very solid 5A squad in Natchitoches Central. And the winner of this game awaits Bell City. Was able to talk to their coach a little bit earlier this morning, and just impressed at that ball club and the way they shoot. He said they've got the green light. Anytime they get onto the floor, they're able to shoot, and they're all young. It's a very young squad. So whoever wins this game, that should be a pretty good battle. That'll be coming up around 2:30. So keep an eye out for that one. A couple of minutes away from getting this one going. We'll just move over there and keep an eye on the Lady Rams this morning. And we'll be back for our Jerry Lee and Company opening tip-off when we come back. All right, we are just about a minute from the Jerry Lee and Company opening tip in this one. For all your fine menswear and women's wear and activewear, go check out Jerry Lee and Company. Found out who Jerry Lee was and found out who and Company was. So go by there and check them out. And you tell them you saw them on 446 Sports. That eye in the middle of what is a dual basketball court and volleyball court. You can see the yellow lines. That's where they have the set line, the spike line, whatever it is. I don't know the volleyball terms that well. But you see that just got installed out at Tioga. Lainey Johnson, Briley Ducey, Cassie LaCaz, Jody Jowers, and Braylee Cetus getting ready for Oak Hill. Again, we told you it was a kilo weight, number 14. She's the one that you're going to want to keep an eye on in this one. Number 10, Caitlin Wiggins is out there. Number 3, Jacayla Ware. See, number 15 is Annalise Newton, and number 24, Jordan McDaniel. Set to tip things off, Jody Jowers alongside of Caitlin Wiggins. And with that, we're underway. Rebound controlled by Natchitoches Central. And McDaniel will bring it up the floor against that defense. We'll see what this Oak Hill defense is able to do. And there's the first turnover caused in this one. I think that was more of an errant pass than anything else. Across the floor to Cassie. She finds Jody on the outside, working it back inside to Braley. Braley's up and in for the first 2 of tonight's contest. Get over to where we belong here. We'll fix that score for you just a minute. Another turnover working its way down the floor, but that one is going to be thrown away. And Oak Hill is up. There we go. We'll get you set up. Shot up and no good. A lot more activity in this one this morning than we saw last night. Held ball will go over to Oak Hill. As you recall that the tip was won by Natchitoches Central. Full court press. Full court man by Natchitoches Central is employed. Briley quickly down to Laney. Fakes the 3. Comes inside. Braley says, I'm not faking the 3. I'll take it. Misses that one. Rebound controlled by McDaniel. And off and going are the Lady Chiefs of Natchitoches Central. Just inside the three-point line. That shot is up, and it's no good. Rebound controlled by Wiggins. Wiggins kicks it back outside. Now that shot is up, and it's good, and that's the first 2 for Natchitoches Central tonight, and that's there by Annalise Newton. Probably doing her best to break that press. There is Laney from the outside. Doesn't get it to fall. Cetus gets that, and they'll call a held ball, and it will go over to Natchitoches Central. 2 apiece here, just a minute and a half in, 6:32 to go in the first early on here. We'll see what the fatigue level does for Oak Hill if they got some rest last night. That shot is up, rolls around, no good, and another held ball. And we've had more of those, I think, that we've seen in a lot of games. So this is proving to be one of those early on physical ones. You wonder if Natchitoches Central, with a little chip on their shoulder, comes in and says, you know what, we're going to do our best to muscle this up, this Class B school. Over to the corner. Cassie will fire away. That one no good. Rebound controlled out by Natchitoches Central in the corner. But a turnover there to Briley. Inside off the glass. No good. Rebound controlled by Wiggins. And a first foul is going to be called tonight. They'll call that on Braley Cetus is who gets whistled for that one. And first time we'll see Courts and Roz Ducey make their way in. That switch is not uncommon. You'll see that throughout the game. Just inside the three-point line, bangs around. Rebound once again controlled by Natchitoches Central. But a held ball will turn it back over. It'll keep it here. Thought there was a travel down there. You see a 2-2. Again, a low-scoring game, or low-scoring first quarter for the Lady Rams yesterday in that one. This one inside. Good work in between two Ram defenders. Another rebound control. Briley sneaks her way in. Laney's going to come out of there with it. The turnover, it'll go the other. No, it's knocked out of bounds by Natchitoches Central. And that is the first time that we've seen Jada Lawrence make her way in. She'll swap spots with Jacayla Ware. Girls basketball for you on a Saturday morning. Doug Gann with 446 Sports. Excited to bring that to you. Amaya getting pestered on this near side. Good work defensively by Natchitoches Central as they are denying just about everything. Riley's going to go to the basket. Little running scoop, no good. Natchitoches Central will come out of there with numbers. 3-on-1, good dish, but blocked out of the place by Amaya Courts. Good work from Courts to come across the lane and get that block. 3 minutes gone here in the first. 5:05 to go, period number one. Tied at 2. Long range three is up. Banks front iron. Roz pulls that one down. She gets pressured into the corner. Coach may need to get a timeout, and she does. And she's going to be as aggravated at her other 4 that didn't come back for it. We'll step aside. We'll be right back. You're watching basketball on 446 Sports. Back here courtside, big shout out to our friends at Quibitos. You know, they're open on Christmas Eve. They were open on Thanksgiving Day. Christmas Eve, you can get a turkey dinner. You can get their prime rib dinner. I invite you, if you've not had prime rib for Christmas Eve dinner, you ought to go check that out. Head on out to Quibitos. They're open from 10 until 8 on Christmas Eve. Make sure you tell them you saw it on 446 Sports. Court's set to inbound, and that's that full court work by Natchitoches Central. Briley scoops around. Long shot there by Laney. Unable to get that to fall, and active on the boards are Natchitoches Central. Quickly heading back down. Laney gets in the lane to set a charge. There's going to be an and one. See who they whistle that on. 33 is going. Roz is going to get that, but they'll count the basket. We went the wrong way with it, didn't we? Yep. Yeah, 4-2. Natchitoches Central leads this one. That basket good by Newton. Newton misses the rebound, the shot, but gets the rebound. But a foul is going to be called on Courts for pulling the player around. Is what they're saying. Into the back court. Good work out front by Courts. Briley nearly whistled for that one. Very active early on is this Oak Hill defense. They're out into Bell City range there. A little bit of a clear out. Nothing called. Laney banged around underneath, and it will go off of Johnson. Sub coming in, that is Ware making her way back in. And she'll swap spots with Jada Lawrence. Over into the corner, good pressure by Courts. And she's really responded defensively. Riley just goes in there and takes that one away. Steals the possession there. Ball will go over to Oak Hill. And back will come Lacaz and Cetus. You'll see Roz come out. You see Amaya come out after they get the towel. 4-2, first half of this first period. And this is going to be a low-scoring defensive struggle as both teams just looking to tie the ball up. And on the line, that'll be a turnover. They forced that pressure, forced Briley to the sideline and out of bounds. Well, both of these teams just have the same idea. Get close to someone, grab the ball, and get a held ball. And, you know, you like that, but get back and play a little bit of defense and then let it flow. Otherwise, you've just got alternating possessions. Working inside is Cetus. Little turnaround jumper, no good. Rebounding advantage clearly to Natchitoches Central early in this one. All the way down the floor goes Wiggins. She has to kick it back out. That is McDaniel. McDaniel sets things back up to the top of the key. And out near that eye that adorns midcourt. And there is Briley jumping into the lane once again and knocking that one away. Glad you could join us on this Saturday morning. Final day of broadcast before Christmas. Glad you decided to spend it with us. If you're new to Facebook, we invite you to hit the follow button. If you're over on YouTube, and there's going to be another foul on Cetus, and the fouls are mounting up and just seem to be called with 23 is going to call. Cetus will get her second foul, and they're called with a certain amount of regularity early on. Already 4 team fouls for Oak Hill and 0 for Natchitoches Central. Shot from McDaniels up and good, and Roz will come back in to a very aggravated Braylee Cetus. You don't blame her. Second free throw is good as well. And here comes that pressure again. Inside it goes, nearly over the outstretched hands of Roz Ducey. But she's able to pull that one down back up top to Briley. Off the glass. Not there, and they're going to call a loose ball foul on Jowers. And that's ridiculously 5 fouls called for Oak Hill, and 0 have been whistled on Natchitoches Central, and both employ the same kind of pressure. And I'm not one to get into officiating by any means, but that is a glowing disparity when one team is in the bonus and one team is yet to have a foul called in 5 minutes of play. That will send Caitlin Wiggins and Coach Casey not too happy about things here, and I don't blame her. And this is a game still that they're just down by 5 in this one early on, and it's been a big difference on the way this one's been called. Second free throw bounces around, it's no good. Rebound controlled out by Lacaz, and she'll quickly get down the floor before that one is knocked away. We'll see if any of this that Coach West has had to discuss with the officials will open up some of that calling on the other side of it. Works it inside to Briley, and just unable to get inside at all. That one to Roz. But again, if you're not going to get the fouls called, you can play with as much intensity as you want to. There's one. They call that one on Annalise Newton. Just the first foul called here, 5:15 into first period, 2:45, and that one is kicked up into the stage area where it's at. Seven to 2, first period, 2:44 remaining in period number 1. Been a slow start to this one for both squads. A lot of held balls and a lot of fouls called. And that one is stolen cleanly, going coast to coast. That one is the steal and the score. Apologize for that one. Courts comes back into the game. Oak Hill's just unable to get anything going, and Jody is just thrown to the floor there. They'll whistle that on Akila Wade, her first personal foul, second team. But they're just trying to muscle their way through this one and having success early on. Inside or outside to Jowers. Jowers spins, tries to get an off-balance shot up, unable to get that to fall. And Natchitoches Central, the Lady Chiefs, quickly on the run once again. That ought to be a charge. Oh, it's a block that's whistled, and the woes continue as Laney's going to pick that up and just that will send Annalise Newton to the free throw line. First free throw by Newton is up, and it's good. Again, the winner of this one will take on Bell City. That one rolls around, rebound pulled down by Cassie. Jody gets that one blocked underneath. And Oak Hill Lady Rams, this one's going to turn into a physical battle. You're going to have to get into that physical style of play. Whistled on 10, and that is Caitlin Wiggins. See that goal? This free throw brought to you by Explorer Alexandria Pineville, apparently. That sends Laney to the free throw line. Again, if you're looking for anything going on in the central Louisiana area, check them out at exploreralexandriapineville.com. Make sure our logo doesn't hit the ball and knock it out of there. Jody just gets thrown down from there, and that's twice she's hit the deck from some physical play. 14 whistle for that one. Akila Wade, another one, and Roz gets back into the game. But this is going to be a physical ball game as Courts comes out of it now. So 4 fouls in the last minute whistled on Natchitoches Central after Coach Casey inquired about it. Going out the other way now is Natchitoches Central. Stops, pulls up, and that jumper is good. They have pulled back out of their pressure now, has Natchitoches Central. Working it inside, but still inside the perimeter is a tough place to play. Jody getting physical down there with them. (12-2) in this one. Oak Hill, with 1:33 to go, has been limited to just 2 points. Now Natchitoches Central coach having her inquiry session as well. That one just good interior defense. Tapped away. Jody's going to have a clean look at it and gets that one to fall. Needed that one to go. 12-4. That one tapped away, and they're going to whistle the foul. Oh, goodness. That's Jody again. It may be her third. And Courts will come in there, we believe, for what is going to be Jowers. It is Jowers, bless her heart, just looks one slap out. Big physical game she had last night. Set of free throws going for Natchitoches Central. First one misses from Wade. And Courts will come in and swap spots with Jowers. You see Amaya Courts making it out. Second free throw rolls around, no good. And shots of ball don't lie, go through the crowd out here. Out of bounds on the Lady Chiefs. It will go over to Oak Hill with 1:15 remaining in this one. You see it 12-4 on the Wallace Eye Associates scoreboard. Riley just across midcourt, nearly throws that one away and does. Set to inbounds and just a little bit of pressure. Laney gets inside there, but going to go to the basket. Shot up, rolls around, no good. Rebound controlled underneath, back up, still no good. Flying through the boards. And a foul is whistled. They'll go the other way, and Oak Hill should be shooting. Oh, they're going to nope. They're going to whistle Laney Johnson for the foul. Thought it was an offensive foul. And then back to the free throw line go the Lady Chiefs. First free throw is up, and it's good. First time we will see Maddie Danzy in this one. She comes in for Laney, and Maddie played some good minutes yesterday. Good news is Oak Hill's only given up 13 points in this first period to a very, very good Natchitoches Central team. Bad news is they've only scored 4. Under a minute remains here, and there's that half-court trap now. Roz gets it back up top to Briley. Briley looking for some help. Gets it over to Roz. Banged around in the corner, nowhere to go. And a foul is going to be whistled on the far side. And Roz will go to the free throw line to shoot 2. They'll whistle that one on 10. That is Caitlin Wiggins. Free throws are going to be crucial in this one. But the difference was made early in this one with that barrage of fouls that were called. First free throw up, and it's no good. And got to get into a game like this with free throw shooting. And it seems to have been the Achilles heel for them most of the season. And that one just misses. Draws front iron, but Roz is able to get her own rebound. Tries to put up a shot, but didn't really have an opportunity at it at all. Back down the floor goes Natchitoches Central. An extra pass inside, and another trip to the free throw line. Whistle that one on Briley, it looks like. Yeah, Briley Ducey whistled for the foul. You've got a number of Oak Hill players with a couple of fouls on them coming out of this first period. Free throw up, and it's good. 15-4. Jowers makes her way back in. Second one up, and it's good. And sitting this close to it, you're able to pick up some wisdom, and it's a great coaching moment from Coach West. It's just, we've got to learn to play through it. Banging around out near the mid-court stripe, and that one is turned over. Rebound controlled up and in, Caitlin Wiggins. And so whatever good news you had out of it is over with. That one's at the buzzer. This is an 18-4 first period against Oak Hill. Natchitoches Central up and running in this one. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Are home problems turning your life upside down? Trust Southern Air Cooling, Heating, and Plumbing to save the day. From keeping you comfortable to plumbing repairs and even generators, we do it all. Southern Air Cooling, Heating, and Plumbing, your one-stop solution for AC, plumbing, and generators. If you need us to save the day for you, call Southern Air Cooling, Heating, and Plumbing or visit us online at southernairnow.com.
And we're back with everyone's favorite game show. Doris, this is for the win. We surveyed 100 people. If you were injured in an auto accident, who would you call?
Well, that's easy, Steve. I would call the boss at loss, attorney Stephen Spurgeon.
Good answer. For the win, is it attorney Stephen Spurgeon? I'm local attorney Stephen Spurgeon. If you've been injured in a wreck, give me a call.
There you get a look at that in-between quarter huddle going on. Coach Bandy over there checking out the foul situation that's on there, and Appreciate our friends there at Law Office of Stephen Spurgeon for jumping on board, being a proud sponsor of 446 Sports. Delighted to have them on board. Mid-State Orthopedic, one of our new ones, as well as Explore Alexandria Pineville, in addition to our great friends that have been with us for a number of years, like Sadler's Towing and Wallace Eye Associates, Valex and BU Designs, and a host of others. Make sure you tell them that you're excited that they help bring high school sports to you. Shot is missed, and Briley's got it, and she's quickly getting down the floor. See if this is the adjustment. Cetus, top of the three key, misses everything. That's the kind you got to have. When you get an open look, you've got to be able to knock that down. Just probably as bad of a first period that I think Oak Hill has had. That's the good news. They can nowhere to go but up from that one. Jody pulls that rebound down and will make her way coast to coast. A little Euro step up and under, no good. The basket is up and it's good. A push is going to be whistled there on 10, and that should be her third personal foul on Caitlin Wiggins. Appreciate those of you that woke up with us early on a Saturday morning. Lob inside goes to Jody. Jody unable to get that one to fall, and those are the ones you got to have. Quickly down the floor the other way. That one is up and it's good. 22-4. 6:45 remaining until halftime. Just got to get a couple to start falling. Good work inside. Cassie gets that one to fall. And you just need some of these shots to start falling for them. They've had some good looks at it. There's work inside. Scrum for it, and it will stay with Natchitoches Central. But that's still on the way because now it flips over the possession arrow. $6:17 remaining until halftime. And, yeah, they didn't switch the arrow, so it'll go. Remember, Natchitoches Central got it on the inbounds. So it'll go. So good work there. You see Cassie set to inbounds to Briley. Working inside, and that's where they're going to have to go. And that's Jody getting back after it, picking up where she left off last night. Jody's going to go to the line and shoot two. Look, I'm telling you, was probably the best complete game that I saw out of Jowers in the couple of years that we've been following Oak Hill. First one is up and it's good. Chip away, chip away, chip away is all that you got to do. The winner of this set to face Bell City, the Bell City Bombers. They will shoot that ball from anywhere on the floor. And that one thrown off Coach Mandy. He catches that one off the dome on that block. He's like, hey, wait a minute, let me knock his glasses right off of him, and he'll have to get that checked out. I don't expect he knew that a camera was going to be on him during that entire thing, and there's a traveling that's called. And a timeout whistled by Natchitoches Central. 30-second timeout. We'll take a quick one with them and be right back.
Wherever you are, you're there for a reason. You shouldn't have to make a trip to the branch to deposit a check. Skip the trip and use our mobile app to easily and securely deposit checks right from your phone. Day or night, wherever you are or whatever you're doing. Download our mobile app today.
Back to live action we go here. We're courtside in Iowa, Louisiana, just outside of Lake Charles. A look at Natchitoches Central. The Lady Chiefs off to a 22-8 run. Oak Hill has equaled their first quarter output, just held to 4 points in that first quarter of play. But off with 4 here to start things early. They lead at 4-3. If you're looking for anything, they've come out able to hit some baskets. That one thrown just over the middle, but Briley jumps in there, corrals that one. 2 Lady Chiefs out on her. Good dish inside. And that one finished off by Laney. Quickly back the other way, but defense is going to get Oak Hill back into this one. The far side now looking, thought about the 3, but pulls it inside, and perimeter defense starting to make a difference here for Oak Hill on the last couple of trips down. They collapse well when it gets inside the paint. Couple of steps in, rolls out of there. Jody able to tap that one away, but it's controlled by Natchitoches Central. Still unable to get it to fall, and a held ball, and it will stay with Natchitoches Central. I think you'll find 2 tougher teams than what we've seen out here. Take that back. I mean, those that we saw last night, Iowa and Bell City, this is just good basketball. If you've not, well, we understand that we may have lost our feed. No, we got it back. Yep, there it is. Bear with us a little bit. You see it 22-10. Bouncing around, make it 23. 4:59 to go until halftime. Second free throw bounces short. Good job of blocking out by Cassie. She was able to get that one. And we'll see what's going on with us. Laney goes up and gets the first one to fall. Second free throw didn't really have a chance, but Briley's able to chase that one down. Jowers going to the basket, draws the side of it there, and rebound controlled out by Natchitoches Central. And that one is up, and it's good. You just worry about Oak Hill using up a lot of energy to get back in this one. Braley from downtown able to get her own rebound. Kind of a scrum there. The ball will stay with Oak Hill. Three fouls in the first 4 minutes of this one, so just a couple of more and Oak Hill will be off in shooting, but they've got to convert these baskets. There's Cetus. She's got an opportunity for a step back, didn't take it there. Cetus, good dish over to Briley. Briley's going to have to take that high off the glass and gets it to fall, and that's just good work. Get that score adjusted for you here in just a moment. Rebound controlled out by Laney, gets it to Jody and back over the side. Good work getting out of that one. Adjustments being made in this half, in this period. Jody with the head fake goes to the basket and just gets slapped on the wrist. That may be what they're going to have to do, is just attack, 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 and get some foul trouble. You see Jada Lawrence start to make her way back in. first one is up and it's good, and that's 4 fouls already on. So it's what you're going to see, I believe, throughout this, is just attacking, getting the lane, let Jowers just muscle her way in there, Briley or whatever it is. And second free throw, but the key to it is being able to get those free throws to fall. And playing defense. Got it back to 10 until that three-point was launched. It's up and it's good. 28-15. Quickly back down go the Lady Rams. Thought about it, did Laney. She'll kick it out. Briley will take it from downtown. Unable to get that, but there's Jody. Jody unable to finish that one. Scraps around, gets it outside to Laney. Cetus from long range, fire up, still no good. Can't buy one from downtown. Can the Lady Rams. And quickly that led to a quick break, but no good. They'll get it back over to Briley now. Briley works it inside. That's just a good dish inside to Braylee Cetus. Don't look to slow down in this one. That game the other way, 30-17 now. That little bit of a run that Oak Hill made. Got to continue it. It seemed like it fueled some by Natchitoches Central. Jody from long range fires that one, no good. Cassie able to save it, but off the line. And you'll get Courts and Roz back into the game. Amaya Courts, they swap with Jody and Laney now, getting some rest. For the Ozone ladies, you've got to have a good defensive run. Just haven't had that run. We didn't see it yesterday or today, that good 10 or 12 point quick Oak Hill run. Give and go to Briley. She'll go to the basket, unable to get that to fall, but there's Roz paying dividends inside. They're going to whistle a travel. Thought she was bumped, but they'll call a travel on her. And a full timeout onto the floor. We'll take it with them. We'll be right back. You're watching Girls High School Basketball on 446 Sports.
Yeah, so what happened out there tonight?
We struck out at home with leftovers, then we remembered walk-ons.
What effect did the situation have?
Spirit soared. Nick took on a burger. Jen obliterated her ribeye po' boy. And speaking of spirits, Laura even scored a real tasty cocktail. She needed that.
Any lessons learned today?
Yeah. Head straight to walk-ons.
Scratch-made dishes, wall-to-wall TVs, craft beers, and cocktails. Walk-ons for the win.
I just haven't met you yet. I might have to wait, I'll never give up. I guess it's half timing and the other half's luck. Wherever you are, whenever it's right, you'll come out of nowhere and into my life. And I know that we can be so amazing. And baby,
Back courtside in Iowa, we go Natchitoches Central, Oak Hill in the semifinals of this one. Winner goes on to face Bell City for the Iowa High School Yellow Jacket Championship. Weekend before Christmas. You have your Christmas shopping finished up yet? I'll get mine started probably Monday. Jody from downtown, unable to get that to fall. Gonna have to secure the rebounds a little bit better. We're gonna call it a held ball, and it will go over to Natchitoches Central. But one thing, and you saw it there with Braley, she pulled that rebound down, but didn't do it with authority, and quickly Natchitoches Central right on top of her to force that. Down the floor they go. Shot is up, rolls around, no good. Big rebounding advantage for Natchitoches Central in this one, and that forces the turnover there. Back down the floor we go. I think still they're going to have to drive to the basket and create opportunities and lengthen this game, get to the free throw line. Again, they'll be shooting for the rest of the way. Amaya and Laney making their way back in. Jody will come and sit for the remainder of this one. I don't know, they may get her back in. 1:33 to go. Give her an extended rest before the break. Good spin move, but unable to get it to fall, and Cetus does pull that rebound down, looking for some help in between and just splits it. And no, Amaya or Briley, neither one really wanted that one. Difficult trip down here. They struggled yesterday in that one against Hamilton Christian, and really not showing that Oak Hill-ness today, if you will. That one, though, changes things. That's Laney getting in there, banging around. Briley trying to go to the basket and had her pocket picked there. Down the floor with the long baseball pass. Laney able to get that one and turn over. Now she looks like she's favoring her ankle just a little bit. And just taken away, going the other way. And that's the one that we told you about. And Cetus is going to get whistled for the foul. That's Akila Wade. That will send Wade to the free throw line. First free throw bounces around, it's no good. Free throws this weekend have not been a thing of beauty on any of the squads that we've watched. Second free throw, though, is up, and it's good, and that now has grown this to the largest lead. Lady Rams had gotten it back to 9. But now it balloons up to 16. Just 36 seconds to go until halftime. A little bit of travel, but it doesn't matter apparently. Down the floor they go. Out ahead to Briley, misses that one. And a foul is going to be whistled on Cassie. Cassie Lacaz picks up the foul there. Not a shooting foul by any means. Just the third team foul for Oak Hill in the second period. They had 5 within about 3 minutes in the first period. That's kind of changed the complexity of this one early. Shot from the corner up, no good. Rebound once again controlled by Natchitoches Central. And there's going to be a whistle. They'll call that on Briley, the hole. And going to the line to shoot 2 was a shooting foul. Jordan McDaniel will go to the line to shoot 2. And Natchitoches Central with an opportunity to double up Oak Hill in this one. That first free throw makes it a 17-point margin. That one misses short. Briley with the board. Just got to try to get something going here. She gets up that one up to fall, 34-19. And that will do it for the first half of play. It is a sluggish one, to say the least, for the Lady Rams of Oak Hill. They trail this one 34-19. It is halftime here. We'll be back in about 10 minutes.
Check out some of our recent work at the Panthers Stadium. In addition to custom signs and banners, we also handle custom trophies, custom awards, custom vehicle wraps, and more. Give us a call. We handle projects large and small.
Our mobile banking app is changing the way we bank. Things are getting easier, transactions are getting safer, and you have access 24/7. All the functionality of banking you're used to, made easier to use, anywhere, anytime, and more secure than ever. Simple, seamless, safe. Download our mobile app today.
I just haven't met you yet. I might have to wait, I'll never give up. I guess it's half timing and the other half's luck. Wherever you are, whenever it's right, you'll come out of nowhere and into my life. And I know that we can be so amazing. And baby,
this month, as we gather with the ones we love, let's take a moment to give thanks for the blessings in our lives. When it comes to protecting what matters most, trust those who care about your family as much as you do.
I'm Jason Hawk, your local Farm Bureau insurance agent. I'm here to help you protect what you hold dear.
Whether auto, home, or life, have peace of mind knowing that your family is covered today, tomorrow, and for years to come. So talk to Hawk at 318-791-HAWK or online at talktohawk.com and let us help you protect what matters most.
At Wallace Eye Associates, right now is the best time to...
I just haven't met you yet. I might have to wait, I'll never give up. I guess it's half timing and the other half's luck. Wherever you are, whenever it's right, you'll come out of nowhere and into my life. And I know that we can be so amazing. And baby,
Are home problems turning your life upside down? Trust Southern Air Cooling, Heating, and Plumbing to save the day. From keeping you comfortable to plumbing repairs and even generators, we do it all. Southern Air Cooling, Heating, and Plumbing, your one-stop solution for AC, plumbing, and generators. If you need us to save the day for you, call Southern Air Cooling, Heating, and Plumbing or visit us online at southernairnow.com.
Looking for somewhere different for lunch? Le Bistro Coffee and Waffle Bar is a gourmet espresso bar and restaurant with an emphasis on Southern social experience, featuring a wide variety of salads, soups, sandwiches, and of course waffles. Le Bistro has something for everyone and every lifestyle. Whether you are meeting friends, spending time with family, or hosting a private party, we offer a dining experience all will enjoy. Le Bistro Coffee and Waffle Bar on Coliseum Boulevard.
At Wallace Eye Associates, right now is the best time to have your cataracts removed. A new year means a new deductible, so if you're just not seeing as well as you used to, schedule your cataract evaluation today. It's fully covered by all medical insurances, including Medicare. You never need a referral at Wallace Eye Associates, and our method of next-generation cataract care is the most affordable in the state. There's only one team, one focus, your vision. Wallace Eye Associates.
And we're back courtside here. Natchitoches Central making their way out. Lady Rams on the floor. It has been a difficult first half for the Lady Rams. In this one, they trail it. Try to get this a little bit more even. We might have messed it up if we did anything. But, again, we appreciate you joining us this morning. Let's get a good look at the entirety of the floor to make sure our camera's still in line. Right? Another person walk up there. And we probably set in the wrong spot where we're at. If you look, we're right up the steps here, so probably not too happy about that. But we're underway. Second half. Lee Rams trail this one by 15. Just a lot of physicality by this Natchitoches Central team. Not sure what happened there at all, and it works. It should have been a travel called out of it. And Braley gets, I think, punched in the stomach almost. They whistle that on 21. And she'll go to shoot 2 in this one. That foul was whistled on Jada Lawrence. First free throw is up and it's good. Second one, and that's so she was shooting 3, so that's 3-shot foul. She gets 2 of them out of it. Does Cetus. And look, this is a way that you can change the complexity of this entire game, is to start hitting the shots from the free throw line. And she goes up there and gets 3 the hard way. Back down the floor it goes. Jumping into the lane is Laney. So a little bit of spark. You got to believe that that Coach Casey got on them a good bit at halftime. Three is missed, and then stepping on the line is Natchitoches Central, and it'll go back the other way. See if that pressure comes down quickly. They get it across the floor, but Laney's unable to get it completely over the defense and back down the other way. Nearly a lost ball there as Natchitoches Central will just go up and off the glass, unable to get it to fall. And the Lady Chiefs control the board, kick it out. That's a 2. It's on the line. It's still short. Long rebound controlled out by Natchitoches Central. They'll work it inside. Laney steps in to take a charge. Doesn't happen. Shooter pulled up, got that one. Lead back to 14. And there's another turnover. Turnovers piling up, continuing to pile up. Right back down the other way. And rebound for Natchitoches Central, and the putback there. Lead is 16 now. Laney firing away from 3. Got to hit some of those, and that one doesn't go. Hanging around and quickly down the floor they go again, does Natchitoches Central. Look, I don't want to turn this into a knock on the officiating by any means, because they've had some opportunities, has Natchitoches Central. But man, it's been tough, and they'll call. Well, that's a scowl coming in for Jody, as that one was called on her first team foul. And Roz will make her way in for Laney. This thing continuing to be physical. Gonna call a extension on number 3, Jacayla Ware, on that blocking foul, because she lifts the elbows up and getting it because she extended the elbows out, which is there, and Briley coming off, and Briley looked like she got popped in the nose on that one, so she'll come off quickly. And that one, another turnover, stolen by Natchitoches Central. Go to the basket, up and no good. Briley quickly up and off the bench and getting back into this one. He'll get Cetus out of there. Technical foul has been assessed on the assistant coach for Natchitoches Central. They'll go down and shoot the free throws. Need to know, nobody wants to go up and shoot. They'll call. Coach will call Jody in to shoot this one. And look, both of these, when both coaches are as adamant on the officiating concerns, let's just say it that way, then it starts to make you wonder a little bit about it. Second free throw is up, and it's good. Mark that down at the 5:47 mark when that technical was assessed. 2 shots and the ball gets it back to 14, 5:47 remaining in the third. As a head coach, you're not excited when your assistant coach gets the technical. If you're going to get it, you want to be the one that gets it. If there's going to be one that is gotten quickly down the field, but look at Amaya fly down there and get that block. Court's hustling down court, looked like wide open layup, but we saw a block from her last night that way. She flies after the ball. She's going to be a good one. Three-pointer's up, and it's good. That is Jada Lawrence gets that one to fall. Back to 15. I thought about three. She can shoot it, but I don't think that's quite in her range. Cross court, it goes to Cassie. That is, but she won't pull the trigger on it. Trying to find that inside shot, get to the basket. There's Jody banging around and pulls down a board, and that's just the best board that we've seen. She had to catch that, keep a foot in bounds, and find an open Lady Ram to get it back to. So good work, Jody Jowers. Calling for it inside, and the foul is going to be whistled on 14. The official showing how much emphasis it was. That's probably the hardest slap of a foul call that I've seen. Inside to Briley it goes. She's being pressured up the top. Jody there to set the screen. Doesn't do much because they switch as good as anybody. Roslyn an opportunity to go to the basket, and she's going to be fouled. That's the thing that we talked about towards the tail end of the second quarter. Get to the basket, get to the basket, get to the basket. With those two shots now, with only 3:26 gone in the third period, they'll be shooting two shots the rest of the way. Ross misses that one, barely draws iron on it. If Oak Hill's going to get back in this one, they're going to have to do it via the charity stripe. Misses both of them. And same Jim hollering ball don't lie on both sides of it. That shot up and good. Inside to Jody. She'll spin and try to take that to the basket, but it was against three Lady Chief defenders, and Courts is going to get whistled for the foul. Laney quick to come to the scores table and get checked in. Ross pulls that one down, and they'll go the other way with it. Quickly down the floor, trying to run past that Natchitoches Central defense. Set up the top, Jody will fire away from downtown. Doesn't get that one to fall. There's Briley inside the board in the bucket. Quickly a timeout. Full timeout on the floor. We'll take it with them. Be right back. You're watching high school basketball on 446 Sports.
Check out some of our recent work at the Panthers Stadium. In addition to custom signs and banners, we also handle custom trophies, custom awards, custom vehicle wraps, and more. Give us a call. We handle projects large and small.
Courtside here at the Iowa Holiday Yellow Jackets tournament. Boys and girls tournament going on. Oak Hill Lady Rams down in this one. There's been some good boys basketball that we've been able to watch a little bit of. Played them both in a couple of gyms that they have here on campus. Come up I-10, take that right to Lake Charles, and I think like the first exit or so is Iowa. Something spilled on the floor outside of the huddle. That's where the water was, is the hold up here. And back to action we go. Lady Rams 12 by 15 in this one. They're gonna have to do it at the free throw line. I certainly believe that. Natchitoches Central getting back on defense. That's a foul on Cassie, and that one was earned. Second free throw is missed. The rebound controlled by Natchitoches Central, and they get it inside in the basket. And it's just been this entire tournament, the Lady Rams have been out-rebounded last night and today. But this is a way that you test yourself against some pretty quality opponents. And Natchitoches Central is certainly one of those. Laney just lost her balance as she was going in, tried to throw that one up. It went off the side glass. Probably goes in and takes that one away, but they're going to call a held ball prior to it. It'll stay with the Lady Chiefs. Jumper is good there, and Natchitoches Central starting to open things up here. Lead is 20 for the first time today. And just nobody coming back for Oak Hill. 22 quickly, 50-28 in this one, and it's been all Natchitoches Central. They jump inside and doing things to Oak Hill that normally you see them do to other opponents. Inbound steals, cross-court steals, and forcing just turnovers. A 22-point lead with 2:35 to go in the third for the Lady Chiefs. Look like they're on their way to play for the championship in this one. A lot of basketball left in this one, but you just try to look at the flow. There's Jody, goes off with the left hand. He gets that one to fall. Not an ounce of give up, and look, I might have just reignited them. Quick steal inside, and there's another one. Look, I'll welcome you. Oh, diving in and just takes Jody's head out. And then this is the call. Technical is going to be whistled on Coach Casey, I do believe. So a foul has been called on Courts, and then a technical foul has been called. And he was standing right in front of Coach West, so I don't know. So just not, there's another technical foul called on Natchitoches Central. Jody gets the first one to fall. Such a quirky game basketball is. So the foul was whistled on Oak Hill, but then the technical foul from Natchitoches Central got Oak Hill a couple of shots and the ball, looking for a 4-point trip. Don't get it there, and it's out of bounds. Will stay with Oak Hill. Worked this last 30 seconds ago by the Lady Rams. Trying to work it inside to Jowers. Held ball again. And Natchitoches Central starting to swing a little bit down there. And it will stay with Oak Hill. I'm telling you what, keep an eye on this one. It's getting testy, to say the least. Out of bounds will stay with the Lady Rams. 1:48 to go, third period of play. Just need a little bit of a run here. A couple of threes to go down. Lead ballooned up to 20. But a little flurry here. Riley tried to take it and she thought she had somebody on her and just lost the way she was going. That one thrown out down the floor. And a basket is up and it's good. And they're going to call Oak Hill for going across the line on the inbounds, and that'll get it back over to Natchitoches Central. Ebbs and flows of these games. They're going to whistle another foul. That one, an offensive foul. It'll be on Jacayla Ware. .132 remaining third period of play. Kind of a lob inside to Jody, but she couldn't do anything with it. Cassie there for the save. Amaya throws that one up, doesn't get it to fall, and a whistle on, who are they going to call on? Looks like Cassie probably from flying in for that one. They will. They'll call that on Cassie Lacaz. And down the other way shooting, it looks like. Both teams will shoot for the final 116. You see things at basketball games, traditions or superstitions. See if she does it again here. The clap. You got the free throw to fall. Loses that one. We'll get the scoreboard updated for you. And Bradley is shaken up. We're not going to show you that. They'll count the basket. Yeah, we've seen it right here in front of us, and it's we'll keep the camera off of it by far. But Briley Ducey definitely in pain on the floor.
At Wallace Eye Associates, right now is the best time to have your cataracts removed. A new year means a new deductible, so if you're just not seeing as well as you used to, schedule your cataract evaluation today. It's fully covered by all medical insurances, including Medicare. You never need a referral at Wallace Eye Associates, and our method of next-generation cataract care is the most affordable in the state. There's only one team, one focus, your vision. Wallace Eye Associates.
This month, as we gather with the ones we love, let's take a moment to give thanks for the blessings in our lives. When it comes to protecting what matters most, trust those who care about your family as much as you do.
I'm Jason Hawk, your local Farm Bureau insurance agent. I'm here to help you protect what you hold dear.
Whether auto, home, or life, have peace of mind knowing that your family is covered today, tomorrow, and for years to come. So talk to Hawk at 318-791-HAWK or online at talktohawk.com and let us help you protect what matters most.
Check out some of our recent work at the Panthers Stadium. In addition to custom signs and banners, we also handle custom trophies, custom awards, custom vehicle wraps, and more. Give us a call. We handle projects large and small.
Wherever you are, you're there for a reason. You shouldn't have to make a trip to the branch to deposit a check. Skip the trip and use our mobile app to easily and securely deposit checks right from your phone, day or night, wherever you are or whatever you're doing. Download our mobile app today.
Back to Iowa and helping Briley Ducey off the floor. They're going to take her back into the medical tent. Looks not going to speculate, but there's a knee injury and a good crowd. You see her walk off the floor, but as our practice, we're not going to show injuries. We don't while players are down or off, but not a doubt in what's going on. She's got some concerns with that knee. So thoughts and prayers for Briley Ducey in this one. And she'll not be back in this one. I can tell you that for sure. Lady Rams set to inbounds in what has turned into a very solemn final minute of this one. Turnover goes to Natchitoches Central, and a foul is going to be whistled on courts. First free throw is up, and it's good. Misses the second. Rebound controlled out by Oak Hill. Lacaz has it, and we'll see who they put handling the ball now, as it's been Briley most of the way throughout the last couple of years that we've seen the Lady Rams. There's a good spin move by Lady inside, but to no avail. There is rebound controlled out by Natchitoches Central and off and going. Good block on the backside by Laney. 32 seconds remain in this one. Laney's going to be whistled for the foul, and Jim got really quiet after that, and so you'll notice a more low-key commentary on it. After that injury to Briley, things got quiet. Second free throw is up, and it's good for the Lady Chiefs, and they lead this one by 23. Still no quit in this Oak Hill Lady Ram team. They'll go to the free throw line, will Jody. They will whistle. That is Annalise Newton that's whistled for the foul there. Both teams at a bonus. 20 seconds remain here in the third. First free throw is up, and it's good, and we're nearing the fourth quarter. Spin on the basketball, back iron, gets it to fall, does. Jody quickly going down the other way, as has been the case throughout the day. Thought about a three, but we'll go to the basket. Little move to the hoop. Didn't get it to fall. Hope you've got big Christmas plans on here. Running at the buzzer, no good. And we'll move to the fourth. Don't go anywhere.
I just haven't met you yet. I might have to wait, I'll never give up. I guess it's half timing and the other half's luck. Wherever you are, Whenever it's right, you'll come out of nowhere and into my life. And I know that we can be so amazing. And baby,
And we're back courtside here in Iowa, Louisiana. Of course, the concern in the gym for the health of Briley Ducey. She went down late in the third period with that knee injury, apparent knee injury. Good job by Maya to come in there and get that one. She able to finish it off. She wasn't. Kicks this one back out. It might have been better suited to just go back up with a spin move from Laney. Still doesn't get it to fall. And the baskets down here have been unkind to the Lady Rams. There's Maya, pulls down another big one. I'm telling you what, keep an eye on that young lady. She's continuing to grow daily as a big-time player for this Oak Hill team. Jumping in is Jody, unable to get it, and the officials just let that one go. They whistle Laney and should have reset. That's going to be a shooting foul. They'll reset the fouls on here. That's just the first. First free throw up and good. Back to a 20-point margin here. Oak Hill, 4 points in that first. Just really unable to get anything going in that first period at all. And Natchitoches Central has not let off of them one bit. Cassie nearing a travel that she slid just a little bit, but slipped coming back to the ball. And now down goes Amaya. You just wonder if it's time to get that broom out and do that floor sweep on there. A lot of these young ladies are starting to slip. Normally you see them clean it after every half. I don't think I've seen it once. Inside it goes, but just they close the passing lane so well, does Natchitoches Central. There's Amaya that jumps into the stands and knocks that one away. (59-38). You see that on the Wallace Eye Associates scoreboard. 6:38 and counting here in this one. It'll be the end of the tournament for the Lady Rams. Be the end of our coverage from down here. It's a 2. It's on the line. Foot was on the line. 61-38. Next time we will see you, we'll be live from Baton Rouge for the Gridiron All-American Bowl. That game comes up Monday, but we'll have some video highlight stuff for you throughout the week. Jower's able to get that basket to fall. She's had a tremendous couple of games this weekend. That shot up, no good. Rebound controlled. One in the middle of 4 Oak Hill players. Leads 23. 30-second timeout. We'll take it with them. Be right back.
At Wallace Eye Associates, right now is the best time to have your cataracts removed. A new year means a new deductible. So if you're just not seeing as well as you used to, schedule your cataract evaluation today. It's fully covered by all medical insurances, including Medicare. You never need a referral at Wallace Eye Associates, and our method of next-generation cataract care is the most affordable in the state. There's only one team, one focus, your vision. Wallace Eye Associates.
Back courtside we go. Iowa, Louisiana, home of the Iowa Yellow Jackets. Boys team back in 2023 were in the non-select tournament down in March Madness. They were down there in 23 and 24, it looks like. So those are the banners hanging here alongside their senior banners up at the top. Working it inside to Roz. Roz will go to the basket, gets that one to fall. Coach Casey, your message to him at the end of this has got to be, and I know we heard a little bit of it from her, and she's so great at that, but just tell them, look, just keep fighting and build for that next game. It's got to be a charge, and it was. Good job. And that's the first one that Oak Hill has drawn all weekend. It is Amaya Quartz that brings it down, and she's going to be the point guard of the future for this Oak Hill team. Shoots the ball well, gets back defensively, and runs the floor well. A lot of steps by Raj. Yeah, she takes 4 or 5 of those, and she's probably a step or so away from getting that up to the basket. 4:56 to go, 21-point lead. So Oak Hill has played pretty even with them, save for that first period, and whistles are blowing and clocks are stopping. Roz gets that one whistled on her. Not a concern that Kathy just took an elbow to the nose. And Amaya Quartz has fouled out of this one. We'll get Laney back up and into this one. Look, this is one of the better games that I've seen Quartz play. She's come in and made some threes in earlier games, but to have the input that she had in this one throughout was solid. A lot of that from her this weekend. Very impressed with the play of the youngster. Second free throw up, and it's good as well. And this one's been all Natchitoches Central from the start of this one on. Yeah, you can see that Shadow Boyd gets calling that one on Danzy, it looks like. We'll see what the officials are working out over there, but looked to us like Danzy was a recipient of another one of those elbows. .421 to go here from Iowa. Would have been a 2. The foot was on the line. Rebound by Jody, and she'll get it down the floor into the daylight side of the court. Good spin move inside, bounces around, no good. Coach Casey not far from getting her technical in this one either. And if you're going to get you one, make it good. 3:45 remaining here. It's been our pleasure to bring you some good basketball down here from Iowa, Louisiana. It's our first trip onto the campus of the Yellow Jackets. Appreciate the hospitality. Maddie knocked around a little bit. Jody's shot unable to get it to fall. Jody working her way after that basketball. And Seat is back in for Oak Hill. Katie and Lazard back in for Natchitoches Central. Three minutes even. 3 minutes remaining in this one. Natchitoches Central content to stay around the perimeter now and run some clock. You know, Oak Hill's not going to just sit back and let them burn off the last little bit of clock, but the intensity of the defense, I think, has pulled back just a little bit. Shot is up, and it's good. That was Ware with the basket. Michaela Rachel getting set to check in. We also see, looks like Mackenzie Lansdale will come in, and Jocelyn Johnson comes in. Boogie, they call her. Good work inside. This is an opportunity for some of these younger ladies to get there. And look, it's just been that type of a game. There's been some aggressive elbows that have been thrown throughout. And I would tell you that they've not done a great job of getting that in check by any means, the officiating crew that's here. Just haven't done it. May get fined, we may get all of that out of the deal, but it is what it is. Getting set to check in is Norella Mitchell, and let's see who else. I saw somebody else coming in. First free throw is up, and it's good. 32, that is Corey Jordan. Free throw bounces around, no good. Rebound controlled by Natchitoches Central. Good work by Boogie to go in there and get the steal. She'll spot up for the three. Gets that to go. Cool play of the game candidate right there with the steal and the three. That's the way the Celtics used to do it back with Bird and them. A Celtic break, they'd call it. Fast break, stop, hit the three. One minute remaining, under a minute now, and backing things out, 72-47. A game that's been all Natchitoches Central in this one. Shot is up, no good. Look, I'm telling you, Johnson, Boogie is everywhere on this. She's going to be one to keep an eye out on. Running off the final 32 seconds or so in this one. That to him from earlier. Under 30 now, 29 ticks of the clock left. And had a tough weekend for Oak Hill in this one. Won the game last night in close fashion. Had to, I think they only led a couple of times, and that one was at the final buzzer. Free throw front iron, no good. Mariah Houston checks into the game. Very physical and tough Natchitoches Central team. They play transition basketball. They get to the rebounds very well. Lane violation has been whistled, so to go over to Oak Hill. 26 seconds remain in this one. 74-47. That will end our coverage here of this one. And we will see you next weekend from Baton Rouge, Louisiana, for the 2024 Gridiron All-American Game Bowl Game. Have top talent from all over the state and the country that are playing in that one. And the horn sounds, and that will do it. Your final score here, Natchitoches Central 74, Oak Hill 47. To all of you, a very Merry Christmas. Find yourself out there in the Christmas. Jesus is the reason for the season, my friends. I'm Doug Gann. God bless you all, and good night.